The status of the 2019 State of the Union is up in the air as President Trump and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi are locked in a battle over whether it's appropriate to hold the annual congressional address in the middle of a government shutdown.
This is a housekeeping matter in the Congress of the United States so that we can honor the responsibility of the invitation we extended to the President. You can make it from the Oval Office if you want.
While many Democrats in the House and Senate would like to make a deal, Speaker Pelosi will not let them negotiate.
While the Constitution outlines the president's need to address Congress, that address hasn't always been televised, and at one point wasn't even a speech. The tradition of delivering the speech in person in front of both houses of Congress only began in 1913 with President Woodrow Wilson. Prior to this, the State of the Union was a written report, an alternative that Pelosi has suggested to Trump for this year.
If you don't open up government, if that doesn't happen, let's discuss a mutually agreeable date.
With the advent of radio, the State of the Union evolved into a way for the president to communicate his message to the American public, not just Congress. And of course, televising the address, which began with President Harry Truman in 1947, further strengthened this notion.
We must make sure that the United States is sound economically, socially, and politically.
Still, Trump technically doesn't have to deliver his State of the Union address in person to Congress or as a televised event. And if the shutdown continues, Trump will face the difficult task of addressing his budget goals for the year in the middle of the longest government shutdown in the history of the United States. Pelosi's suggestion to delay the address could be seen as a sort of punishment to Trump, who prides himself on communicating directly with the American people and frequently touts his television ratings. But Trump's 2018 State of the Union address ranks as the sixth most viewed in history. President George W. Bush tops this chart with 62 million viewers in his 2003 remarks. The only previous State of the Union postponement happened on January 28, 1986, under President Ronald Reagan. The Space Shuttle Challenger exploded earlier that day, prompting Reagan to instead speak from the Oval Office and delay the State of the Union by 1 week.
The crew of the Space Shuttle Challenger honored us for the manner in which they lived their lives. We will never forget them, nor the last time we saw them.
Now, as Trump and Pelosi remain in gridlock with the State of the Union approaching on January 29th, another postponement could be in the cards.